What's up, y'all? Welcome to Father Time. I hope y'all can hear me. I really do. Normally, I have somebody here to test it for me. But how y'all been? Hope y'all been having a good time. We are back with season 2 of Father Time. Long awaited. Let me get our people up here live on IG as well. Checking in with them as well. Thank y'all for joining me on Father Time. Get over here. Check all my peoples out. What's going on? What's going on, y'all? Oh my God. I've been waiting for Kendra to get here. I apologize that it's only me. Normally Kendra's here already. We pushed the time back to 8:45 so that she can be here on time. Clearly that didn't happen. But it is what it is. Been quite a bit. Been quite a while since I saw y'all. We got the new platform, Network 455. Everybody that joined, I really appreciate y'all joining me on that. Everybody that stuck around, who loved Father Time, people been reaching out to Kendra and I'm saying, hey, when is Father Time coming back on? Here it is, right for y'all. Really appreciate y'all kicking it with us, rocking with us, staying with us. We were eventually coming back. I was letting y'all know that, and here we are. We back. Well, here I am, at least. I don't know when Kendra's getting here. She urged me to push this time to 8:45. I'm like, the people ain't going to be interested if we stay at 8:45. She's like, just put it at 8:45 so I can be there on time. It's 8:52. Anyway, hope y'all have been good. It's been quite a while since November. And since I last talked to y'all back in November, and a lot has happened. I mean, there's been a lot of blessings involved in Kendra and I's life. The kids are back in school. We definitely got to talk about that. I'm talking about not back in school like, oh, winter break is over. I'm talking about back in school physically, like they going back. And you would think that would be great, right? Oh, fantastic. The kids are back at school. We got a little time now. I can work on my work when I need to instead of having to check work and make sure everything is there and the teachers see it and things of that nature. What up, Jen? Thanks for joining us. Fee, what up? Happy New Year, Fee. You would think that would be everything, right? No, wrong. It's just as complicated. We're going to get into that, of course. Harper is a whole new person. We're going to get into that. I'm not sure if it's positive or negative. It's a good thing or a bad thing, but Lofton's different. She's different. She is. But let me start first off by saying that, 2020 is a whole new outlook on life for me. I've realized a lot of look at this.
Hi.
Look at this. Would you look at this?
Look at what?
She's taking her coat off. She's coming. Your favorite person is coming. There she is. It's our favorite person.
Hi, guys. Hi, I missed you. Hi, friends. How's everybody doing?
The numbers could go up now. Tell your friends they could tune in now. Kendra's
Whatever.
here.
He's so full of it.
She's made it. The queen has graced our presence.
Oh my gosh, it's so good to see you guys. I hope everybody's done well. We've missed you.
We did. We missed you.
Totally missed you.
We did. I missed it. I missed doing this. This is very therapeutic for Kendra and I. And a lot of people say, see, the numbers have gone up ever since she walked in. That is crazy.
Happy New Year.
Say what's up to you watching. Say what's up. Fee is there. Say what's up to Fee. She's there.
Hi, Jen.
Jen is
there. Hi, Fee. How are you, love? Awesome.
We are
so good to see you guys. Man, have you guys been thriving?
Ken is there. What's up, Ken?
Have you been thriving? Yeah.
I hope so.
I hope so.
That's the new question. Have you been thriving?
That's it. We claiming it. Yes.
Whole new year, 2021.
There we go. Come through, new year.
Kendra's still tardy.
Not
kicking it off the
I just want to let you guys know that I literally was driving here and then I got to close to the house and forgot my wristlet. And then they were like, yo, Kendra, come back. And I was like, gosh darn it. Gosh darn it.
Ken, the hoodie is Black Militia. I'm going, you know what? I'm gonna post something on my on Media 455 and on my IG as well as on the media on the platform. We're gonna start really putting things out for these Black entrepreneurs and Black owned companies. This is called Black Militia. I met them when I was doing an interview for Media 455, and I bought some of their gear, and it's taken off. Those brothers are doing a great job right now. So shout out to Black Militia for all that.
Yeah. Yeah, Ken, this is Target. Thanks for asking. I just wanted to let you know that they have a
it's Target's finest.
It is. And
it's Target's finest.
You know, they actually have a selection for Black History Month for those of you who did not know that. You can find that on their website, but this is Target. It is. Thanks for asking.
There's a section for Black History Month.
Yes, there is. Yes, there is.
I got to see this.
Just in case you were wondering, Google it.
Got to see
Google it. Come through.
So
awesome.
Not only things change. I got more hair.
Thanks, Ken.
You know,
Jamar has more hair. So do I. I just happen to buy mine.
I grew by.
Yes.
I grew by.
Awesome.
So we were talking about the kids. They went back to school physically. And we thought like, hey, the kids, we were talking like, well, the kids go back to school on January 19th. So then, things are going to be a little bit easier. We'll get our work done, things of that nature, everything will be cool. Things have changed in the house. So that's part of the complications with things. We'll get into that in a minute. But even if the things hadn't changed in the house, I'm going to tell you this. It would still be a pain in the ass.
Okay. So first of all, let's get some stuff out there. We really want to thank our teachers who have been extremely flexible.
Thank you.
Thank you
so
for
much.
Your continued dedication, because that can't be easy for you either. You don't know if you're going to class, if you're coming to class, if it's virtual, you just don't know. You don't know if your kids are going to be there, if they're going to be attentive. So thank you, for real, to all the teachers who are slaying it every single day. We appreciate you.
We do.
With that being said,
we do not appreciate the process.
Oh my goodness. So first of all, I had all the mixed feelings about them going to school. So at first I was like, yay, they're going to school. This is great. We get to actually do some work, right? Yay. Yeah.
No. So now, I go to the gym at 6:00, but now I have to leave the gym a little earlier than I normally do, so I could come back and make sure these kids get to the bus stop.
That's it.
Brand new. It's not brand new, but before it was like bus stop, cool. Now it's like, damn, I gotta take these motherfuckers to the bus stop. It's I did it. It's been a year.
It's been
almost a year.
Yeah, you're reverting back. It's like earth shattering.
To the bus stop.
You're like, what?
Mind you, the kids only go back to school 3 days out the week.
No.
Sometimes.
It's like 2.5.
2.5
it's like
days out the week.
Monday, Wednesday, and then every other Friday. This week, it ain't Friday.
What? What you mean this week it ain't Friday? That means they here.
Again.
This Friday with us.
Yeah.
So
we struggle.
We don't look forward to the Fridays that they here.
No. We thought that thought
it was going to be better, but no. And then they go to, so when you take them to school, they go and do their thing, and then you come home, and the first day, you go pick them up from the bus stop, your daughter gets off the bus, she's excited, your son gets off the bus, and his mask is under his chin.
He ain't got no mask. I almost had a heart attack.
Boy,
we went together. And then I had to
where is your mask? I got it on. It's up under here.
It was like under here.
He got a beard mask.
But get this. He really thought he had it on. And the thing about it is, I believe him because he had to wear it all day. So it felt like he had it on. It was around his ears. So I'm giving him benefit of the doubt. So I'm real cool about it. Inside, I died and aged 10 years. But on the outside, cool as a cucumber. I was like, baby, homie, you can't do that.
First day was last Wednesday. So Kendra and I have been making sure that we can taste all our food since last Wednesday.
We're fine. We're totally fine.
Make sure if somebody coughs in this house.
Exactly.
Everybody, you got to go downstairs.
Yeah, for sure.
Wash your mouth out with everything.
I don't I mean, sure, apple cider vinegar heals everything, right? Yeah,
then,
for sure.
Then, Kendra, the kids come in, she stops them at the garage, take off all your clothes.
What's wrong with that?
And take those straight to the basement. I'm like, you can't do that to them every day.
Why not? Why can't I?
You can't. You can't do that to them every day.
I think I can.
That is irritating as hell.
I don't know.
So you only do your best that you can. You know what I mean? So I don't know what to do. I was going to make them keep their clothes outside in the garage, but it is minus like 24 degrees right now in Chicago. It's fucking ridiculous.
It is a little chilly up here.
Ridiculous.
A little bit.
So we got to figure this out. We're still in the process. It's a whole new process that we got to figure out.
It is.
Mind you, not only do they go to school, they come back with these bags full of food.
Yeah. So backstory, because Jamar seems like real grr about it. But the reality is there are lots of families that are struggling during the COVID season, right? And some of them don't have the food that they count on for like the school doing breakfasts and lunches. And since the kids are every other day, what they do is they send the next day's food with them. So that way that, the kids can eat. So it's a beautiful concept. And they're still trying to make sure that those kids that do not have. However, we have really bougie kids, and Jamar's a jerk. So
I'm gonna be honest with you guys. That food is not good.
Okay, so I tried. I really did. We had some chicken bites, or we had
I don't know what it was.
Mystery chicken strips. I'm not sure.
Mystery meat bites. I don't know what that was.
And then
couldn't digest it.
I don't know. I put it in the air fryer, to give it a little crisp. See how it goes? Crisp it up, right? Barbecue sauce.
You can't fix it.
It's not my thing. Okay. So I tasted it. It was almost like a wheat coating versus a flour. It was very, very thick. The texture was different.
We can't fix this. There's no way you could fix this.
I don't know.
And it's very complicated.
I have no idea.
It's very complicated. I don't know what's going on here.
We're freezing
on. Maybe it's just my stuff. Maybe not. There we are.
So I don't know. I don't know, guys.
I don't know how that.
It was a little rough, right?
It was. Then they got milks. And they got,
milks.
Our refrigerator is stock full of little milk cartons.
We just have 12 milk cartons, but they all happen to be chocolate because that's what Harper likes.
We don't even drink milk.
They do give that 1% milk with lunch. They do. That is accurate. Yep.
I'm good. I don't want milks. We don't need that. They don't eat any of the main courses that come through here. The kids have been complaining for years that the food at the school wasn't that good. I was just like, it can't be that bad. I understand there were things when we were in school that were like, that's not that good. But this, I can't wait for Tuesday, or I can't wait for such and such Friday or whatever.
I love it.
Every day.
Hi, Johnny.
Like, woo, this is not good. It'd be cups of vegetables. Who puts cups of vegetables?
They are like, nutritiously sound meals. So as I said, the concept is super duper great. We just kind of tasted the food and the quality is a little,
I was like, what is that?
Different. A little different.
What is that?
A little different.
And every day they come back with something new.
They do. I think it's great.
I was like, this is a burrito?
I think it's a
Lawson's like, yeah, it's a burrito. But actually, it's like a ham and cheese wrap. What?
It really was. We are freezing. I don't know.
It doesn't matter.
So
I think that's just our stuff. I don't know. But anyway, so we're working on that.
Yeah. It's great. So we have
that's definitely a process.
They don't have square pizza anymore.
It's triangle pizza. But it's not. I've never unwrapped it.
I don't know.
And I'm scared to put it in anything.
I don't know. Harper said it's nasty. So I'm not sure, guys.
There's some good stuff in there. They have
some pretzels, soft pretzels with cheese.
Me and Harper. Well, okay, hold on.
Those are
Harper
good.
And I put the pretzel in the air fryer today to warm it up. It great. Worked out really well. Crispy on the outside, soft and warm on the inside. I was like, yo, let's dip it in the cheese. He was like, yeah. And then we tried to dip it in the cheese, and the cheese wouldn't let it go in.
Okay.
Wouldn't let the pretzel go in the cheese to dip. It was just like, it wasn't hard. It was like paste. And I was like, nah, bro, we can't do the cheese.
Okay.
And we had to throw that out. So
that's terrible.
But I mean, they can bring in applesauce cups. I eat that shit. I love applesauce.
Okay, Jamar.
I birthday applesauce cups. So I tell them, keep bringing the applesauce cups in. I'm with that.
Hilarious.
Those be my snacks. But I mean, we got that. Aside from the fact that they're still here on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and then that Friday they're not here. Here's the problem with that. They check in at 8 o'clock in the morning. They check into school at 8 o'clock in the morning. The teachers say, hey, thanks for coming. Boom, boom, boom. I'll be sending this out. Make sure you get your work done. And then it's up to us. They're done. I mean, for the rest of the day, they don't hear anything from the school. It's up to us to make sure they keep their work agenda going throughout the rest of the day so they get their work done. Here's the problem. Typically, Kendra and I will sneak in and listen to what the teacher was telling them before when they were doing school from home. But now there's no teacher, so we don't know what they're doing. We have to trust that that they're doing the assignments the teacher is giving to them.
Trust.
Here's the issue.
Trust.
Here's the problem. I'm pretty positive that they may not be doing their work.
I think that, first of all, Lofton is very self-sufficient in her work and has an attitude if she happens to get something wrong. So, I mean, she's a little loft, right? She's very focused. Our little gentleman, Harper David.
Not so much.
Likes Legos. And he prefers them over schoolwork.
I think we keep freezing. It's frustrating. But yeah, he keeps you have to keep him on track because every once in a while you gotta go find him, and you'll find him in his room, crouched down in the corner in his closet, playing with Legos. And I'm like, and I have to ask him, did you finish your work? And he's like, no. Now he'll be honest, no. And I'm like, why are you playing with Legos? Why are you playing with Legos if you haven't finished your work? And you have to be on him. I have this conversation with him at least 4 times a day.
That's true.
4 times a day where I have to be like, dude, did you finish your work? No. And I'm like, what is the problem with you? Why can't you just finish your work? And then when you're done, you can do whatever you want. Then we have to keep telling them, before you turn in anything, make sure you show it to us. And we don't see it.
No, they don't.
They don't show us anything. Today, I went up there and found him playing with the Legos. I said, did you do your work? He said, I had to do my writing, but I finished it. I was like, okay, let me see it. And he showed me, he was like, I wrote, no mopping, stop mopping. I said, this is what did you write? It said, I wrote, stop mopping. Okay. I was like, stop mopping. What'd you have to write that for?
Was it a story?
He was like, I had to make words out of these. So he gives me like these little pieces of paper that are about this big and they got letters on them. So he got to make words out of these letters. So I was like, oh, okay. Well, I see what you did. Then I kind of roll over for a second and I'm like, hey, look, there's some more letters here. And then you flip the letters over and they got words on the back of them. And I'm like, hey, so are you supposed to create a sentence or words? He's like, words. And I was like, so you're not supposed to create a sentence? Yes. What? Yes. Are you supposed to create a sentence or words? Both. Have you done the sentence? He's like, yes. I said, where's your sentence? Right here. Stop mopping.
Man, French said these kids living their best life, and it's a complete sentence.
Stop mopping is a complete sentence.
You guys.
So,
you know what?
Luckily, Lofton had finished everything she needed to do right at that particular point, and I had to tell her, go upstairs and make sure that your brother is actually doing his work. Okay, is actually doing his work, and he's taking care of it, and make sure he's doing the sentence. I was like, don't tell him the words, don't tell him what to do, just make sure he's doing his work. And because I had to work myself, I got things I got to do.
I had to go in the office today.
Kendra wasn't here. I was all by myself. I don't know how things worked out. If he might be missing assignments today,
it's fine. It's fine. It's gonna be fine. I don't know. We're praying for all the parents because right now.
I don't know. Stop mopping. Stop mopping.
Complete sentence.
I'm just
Thanks,
saying.
French, for your support.
Also, so when he was done with his work, Harper came down here and I was watching Law and Order SVU. And Harper loves to watch the things I watch. Not Lofton. Harper loves to watch the things I watch, right? Yeah. And unfortunately, I had to keep telling him to leave the room because there was an episode on there where it's like, some freaky stuff going on. And I'm like, bro, you got to bounce. But then 15 minutes later, he's back down here and we're watching. And and he's watching it again. Last week, we had the same issue because Kendra and I were binge watching Bridgerton. And on Netflix. If you haven't seen it, you can go check that out because it's actually pretty good. But you all know, those who have seen Bridgerton, you all know that it's got some hot and steamy scenes on there, especially when you get towards a certain area. So, and he down here trying to watch that. Boy, go upstairs. Go upstairs. I ain't got time for this.
It's like, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Man.
But this is not our fault.
Look, Fee said that she thought it was just them.
This ain't our fault.
Nope. Harper sounds like John. Yes, with the schoolwork. I don't know. They need to be in school. Like, I think for the younger kids specifically, that they need to be like a little bit more, hands-on, face-to-face type deal, because it's really, really hard for them to do that electronic stuff.
But we got till Monday. They here with us tomorrow.
Yep. Here tomorrow. So, here again.
But this is not our fault. I blame the barbershop for this, because Harper, we go to the barbershop for when he watches the stuff on TV.
Oh,
because there have been twice in the last month where I've gone to the barbershop and Harper will be sitting there and I'm talking to the barber and we're watching TV or whatever. And then for some reason, somehow, every time I get into the seat, I'm getting there, getting my hair cut. Harper's sitting in the seat next to me, and something that he shouldn't be watching comes on the television, and I can't cover his eyes. I can't move because they're going to mess up my haircut or something of that nature. And I'm just like, well, and he just be like, oh.
You know what, Jamar? You know what?
You remember this move? Oh,
it's so inappropriate. And you don't do anything.
And I can't. I'm getting my hair cut. I can't do anything.
Sacrifice yourself.
And I'm like, man, boy.
Sacrifice yourself.
I'm like, man,
I can't.
So I blame the barbershop. But whatever. It is what it is. It is what it is.
Do something, Dad.
So if you come to our house, something interesting. If you come to our house within the next couple of days, maybe month, maybe even a year, if you come to our house, and Harper's here, more than likely you'll be presented with this.
Don't talk about my baby. Yes.
If you've been here within the last month, you have been presented with this. This here is the Lego Ninjago.
Yes.
Harper got some Christmas money.
Yep. That's what he
took him to the Target. Kendra took him to Target.
Sure did.
He purchased this. It's for ages 9 and up. Harper's 7. He put this together by himself. No help.
Super proud of him.
Problem is Harper's 7 years old. This is for ages 9 and up, and he put it together by himself.
Yes, he did.
So he's going to let you know.
Yes.
That I put this together by myself. It's a Lego Ninjago robot, boom, 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 all this stuff. You'll be like, yeah, nice job, Harper. This looks really cool. What is that? Boom. And you'll be like, yeah, you celebrate them, right?
Yes.
And then when you go back to the adult conversation between Kendra and I and you and whoever else we're talking to, Harper will do this and walk away.
Just so you remember.
Just like this.
He's 7 and he built it. It's for 9+.
He'll do just like this.
Yes. I think that it's great that he wants to celebrate himself.
And the conversation will go like this between us. We'll be looking over the Lego Ninjago robot, talking to each other. And the robot will sit right there.
It's so good to see you guys.
And I just want you, and he'll put that there. And every 5 minutes, he'll come back and adjust the arm or something.
Look what it can do.
He'll go back, and this will stay here the entire fucking time you're talking to
His dad's upset. I think it's great.
Mind you, this thing is very fragile.
It totally is.
It will fall apart in a heartbeat.
Fee.
I'm very surprised it hasn't done it as of yet. Okay? It will fall apart. However, when it does fall apart, Harper hits the fucking ceiling.
Okay.
I mean, pissed.
I mean, it's fragile.
But
so,
it's
like, I totally
fragile.
But
it falls apart at least 22 times a day.
It doesn't, not 22 times a day. But guess what his dad said he was going to do? For all of you Lego movie friends.
We're going to get the Craggle.
This mug said he going to get Craggle. For those of you who do not know the Lego movie stuff, for number one, the Craggle is super glue. I'm like, bro, this guy's not going to be able to move. He's like, Dad's going to get me the Craggle.
I don't care. What? I'm tired of him having a shit fit every time that damn thing falls apart.
The Craggle. What?
So he put that together.
Terrible. But he did a fantastic job.
And this will also show up.
Yay! So mind you, I didn't think anything of this. Honestly, I was like, oh, you keep putting together these things, right? But then I realized how many intricate pieces there are for him to put together to make these legs and this ginormous head thing. It's a robot too. I didn't know that.
Also a robot. It's hollow on the inside.
It's hollow.
I'm pretty positive there are little somethings in here. Wow. I'm not really sure.
I didn't.
But also this will show up
sure.
and he'll
put that there because you guys got to see it to appreciate how many pieces and as well as.
And this is how our conversation will
intricate piece. So I hope you guys come visit us.
Come visit us.
So we can talk about.
So you can see this.
These robots that were made. Honestly, I'm proud of the kid. I think that he really does have vision. His father, on the other hand, gets real pissed off when this happens.
Because you can't just bombard a conversation, an adult conversation.
First of all, he's not rude. He's not disrespectful.
No,
he's not.
He's not. He'll definitely talk to you when it's his time.
Yes.
And he'll talk to you about it and everything like that. And once he talks your ear off and you go back to conversation, or I tell him, Harper, it's time for you to go, he'll leave.
Yes.
But these don't.
I just want to let you guys know that he was very proud of these wonderful pieces of art. And I'm proud of him. And I celebrate him. And he thinks that everybody else should celebrate him as well. So celebrate our children, friends.
Celebrate your kids.
Celebrate our children.
I'm just saying, these damn Legos.
I thought it was great. I thought it was great.
He's smart enough and genius to put these things together on his own.
Really?
Mind you, we go to the bus stop the other day, and I had to park. There's snow all over the ground right now. People have shoveled, plows have gone out. I go to the bus stop the other day. I say, Harper, get out on your side because that's the street side. I'm parked next to a big ass mountain of snow. That's the only way I can do it without obstructing traffic. I'm like, Harper, get out on your side, and then so that you won't step, so you won't make sure you don't step in the snow. He's like, okay. Bus is coming. Bus is getting ready to come. He gets out on his side. His sister slides out, gets out on his side as well. Harper walks around to the back of the car and proceeds to climb the mound of snow to get to the sidewalk in the bus stop.
Okay, but to his defense, like, for real, what kids don't jump in the snow just because the whole sideway, the driveway, every way could be clear. And then they got to get in the snow because they like the way it sounds. They like the fact that it's snow. They're like so many things. So, like, come on, give him a pass.
Lofton.
Give him a pass.
Goes around the back of the car.
Lofton has a boot.
Watches Harper go through the snow and says, walks around to the front of the car and then walks down the street and onto the sidewalk where there is no snow to get to the bus stop.
I'm telling you that Lofton has a boot on her foot right now. So she went the opposite way just because she didn't want her toe to be cold all day. That's all.
Well, Harper walked around school all day with wet socks because he ain't had no boots on. He put on his gym shoes.
You go stop clowning my son.
And I was like, I'm not taking this nigga
We
home.
are live.
I'm not taking no dry socks up to the school. And I'm telling you this,
Hater.
I hate when I have wet socks. I don't know about y'all, but when my socks are wet, I am frustrated as hell.
It's okay.
And so I was like, he gonna deal with this.
To the best of us,
he gonna deal with
happens to the best of us.
He gonna learn the hard way this time.
I don't know. We'll see.
Oh, by the way, I asked Harper, I said, hey, can I borrow your Legos? Can I borrow your Lego Ninja so that I can do the show? I wanted to do something, I wanted to be on the show. And he's like, oh yeah, really excited because he's like, oh, you gonna show it? Okay. And he goes and gets it. Then he puts it next to me and he asked me, and I had to write this down because he asked me this. He said, can you explain what your plan is for the robot?
Borderline genius.
I said, excuse me, what's your
genius?
What does it matter? And he's like, I just wanted to know what you're gonna do with it. I said, get out of my face.
See?
You could take the robot with you. No, I'm gonna leave it here. And he left it on the desk. Left it right there on the desk.
Genius.
He's like, no.
He just wanted to know your intentions.
What are your plans with the robot?
I love it. I think that's great.
I plan to break it into pieces. So by the time you see it again, it's in pieces. So you can put it back together by yourself.
No.
That's the plan.
He knows mommy would not let that happen.
You weren't here. That
was a fantastic question. Fantastic question.
Things the boy is doing, he's starting to get on my nerves.
What?
Like you said, Lofton's wearing a boot, but at the same time,
she is.
This girl is extra dramatic. She's always been dramatic, but lately she's been extra dramatic because Lofton, from what we've learned, is full of anxiety. And I don't know where it's coming from.
So here's something that happened today. I picked up Lofton today from gymnastics, and it was a rough day. She's when they are like, she has a boot on her foot right now because she bruised her heel really, really badly. But it's important for them to keep conditioning the parts of the body that are fine, right? Because they can lose, muscle mass, strength, all that good stuff, flexibility. So she came out of practice and she was pissed. I mean, like big, mad pissed. So she gets in the car and she opens the car door, and then I'm looking at her because I haven't seen her all day. I didn't see nobody today. Okay. She gets in the car. She has her mask on. She has her coat on, and then her like zip up jacket. And then you see her like gymnastics leotard. And she getting it. Like, and I'm like, whoa, she's walking real angry, right? Whoa, gets in the car, slams the door. And then I'm like, Lofton, what's wrong? And I'm on the phone with my mom.
She's always on the phone. I'm not surprised.
I was on the phone with my mom. And she was like, and I'm like,
stop that shit.
I was literally in the line. Mind you, there's cars behind me. I was just in park, like.
You can calm your ass down.
Nope, I didn't say any of that. I was like, Mom, I'll call you back. She was like, is she crying? I was like, Mom, I'll call you back. And then I'm like, okay, so first of all, she's about to be 11. I don't know if y'all got these like preteens in your house, but these hormones though, like
different.
Yo, I'm not ready. I'm not ready. I need all the prayer warriors to like help me, like for real. I didn't know what was wrong. And so it was simple stuff. Like she was like, I cannot believe I think coach had told her to straighten out her legs and said something about her boot. Nothing that should have been that earth shattering.
Dramatic as hell.
Nothing.
It used to be cute.
Just,
now it's just like irritating.
I was like,
shut up.
So, oh my gosh. So then she was like, I just can't, Mom. It's just horrible. I just don't like life. I mean, it was like,
shut up.
Okay, so then how do you like? I had to ask myself. I was like, "Yo, self, like, what do? Do you say something?
Tell her
like,
to shut up?
No, you don't tell her to shut up. Do you say you understand? But then at the same time,
relax.
It's like not that big of a deal, but it's a big deal to her."
Calm
and I was
your
like,
ass down.
Oh my gosh. I was like, well,
stop that
baby,
shit.
I'm so sorry you had a rough day. I could see how you could be sad about that.
Come back better and do it next time. It's not like
and I'm driving. And I'm like, oh my gosh.
I'm glad I didn't.
I was like, somebody tap me out. Help, please. So she's, it's not crying. And then like we had to run to Walgreens real quick. And then I was like, you know what we should do? She was like, what, Mom? I was like, we should have a feel better snack. I don't even know if that's a thing.
The fuck is that?
I have no idea. But
the fuck is a feel
you can pick one thing that you would like. It's a feel better snack. So we'll have a snack.
The fuck is a feel better snack?
I don't know. I made it up. But guess what? She felt better.
A fucking feel better snack.
Feel better snack. Feel better snack for you and for you too. Feel better snack.
Whatever.
It worked out. When she came in here, was she crabby? You didn't even know she had a problem.
I did. I saw it on her face.
Feel better snack.
She know better than to be dramatic
if you
with me.
Have a bad day, get a feel better snack.
I said, go wash your hands and bring your ass in and eat because I cooked. And I got things I got to do. I got to prep. Stop. Just stop.
I did it. Feel better snack.
Whatever.
So that happened today.
So, like I said, we've been having some things done in the house lately. It's been having some renovations done upstairs. We got new carpet upstairs.
Yeah.
Had to have the bathroom redone.
Thanks, Fee.
Things going on.
She knows. Feel better snack.
Fuck that. So anyway, we had to do that. And so Kendra and I have, and we had to do the kids' rooms a little bit too, but the kids' rooms are back in order. Our bedroom is not back in order yet. It could have been, we just been lazy, but we've been busy with a lot of other shit. I've been busy with Network 455 and work. She's been busy with work and doing things that she's doing. And so we haven't put the room back.
Yep.
Here's the thing. It's possibly because we don't have a desire to put the room back. The thing is Kendra and I have been living and sleeping in the basement for the last 2 weeks.
Yep, in the basement.
And we found out that we actually like being down here.
Yeah. Yeah, there's like space between us and the kids, like a whole floor,
and I think that's what it is.
Yeah, like it's like
when it's time for them to go to sleep, which is around this time, like I don't even hear them. I don't hear them at all right now. Nope. I don't hear them at all. It's like we have a whole portion of the house to ourselves.
Yeah. Like, how come nobody told us?
Nobody said anything.
Nobody said
it's been 12. She's going to turn 12.
No, she's turning 11.
It's going to be 11 years. And the whole trick behind it was sleep on a different floor.
We didn't know.
Parent hack.
How come you guys didn't tell us?
There's a parent hack for y'all that.
Just a little bit of space.
Sleep on a different floor.
Boom.
Damn.
Boom.
So Kendra and I have been enjoying our space down here.
It's like we have a different house, but we don't, It's kind of dope.
I don't know if we're ever going to go back upstairs to our room.
She says she misses her basement.
We will eventually.
I like wine too.
We will. We'll go back upstairs eventually. But there's no rush.
Not really.
No rush.
Super dope.
On top of that, there are pros behind them going back to school.
There are.
Kendra and I have lunch. I'll just leave that there. Just leave that there for y'all. We also have coffee and conversations.
Yes.
That tends to happen around after this time period when the kids go to bed around now.
That's a thing.
We talk about our lives and how things are going, where we want them to go. We never come to the conclusions of anything.
No.
We just kind of discuss where we are at the current moment, where we like to be, how we're going to get there, and then we never execute. Ever.
That sounds terrible.
Never.
Oh my gosh.
And we have the coffee and conversations. The only thing that's different between it is maybe we might be talking about something else at the beginning, but then it always leads back to where we are, where we want to go, and how we're going to get there. And it's the same conversation
every time because
we never execute.
I mean, yeah, I guess.
We'll get there. But what's the hurry?
Yeah.
So pretty much after we finish talking to y'all, which is in like another 20 minutes.
Yeah.
We're going to go upstairs.
Have a cup of coffee.
We're probably going to eat something because I haven't eaten. She hasn't eaten.
I haven't eaten. And gosh, it's been a long day.
We're going to talk, have some coffee.
Have some coffee.
And then we're going to come down to the basement and go to sleep.
That's it. Coffee, conversations.
But the thing is, we come to realizations about that stuff. So we do come to realizations. Like, I've come to a realization, especially in the past 2 months, on what is really, really important to me.
That is
especially being in this COVID situation and, not being able to go too much and doing too much at all like that. Yes. And I realized that, and there's some things going on with Kendra and I right now. We'll talk about those in later episodes.
Yes. There's so much to get you guys caught up on, man. This is great.
But there's some things going on with us, and it's like it's big blessings, big blessings.
Blessings on blessings, blessings on blessings
on blessings.
Blessings on blessings. You heard that song?
Okay. So we've been, there's some things going on, and we're really excited about it. And nervous. It's a nervous anxiety, but we're really excited about it.
Really excited.
And but I realized, and the thing is when you're nervous about it, you get scared and everything. But one thing I realized more than anything was that I'm good as long as I have my core. That's what my core is, and that's what I call it. My core is Kendra and the kids. Whatever comes in our direction, I feel like as long as the core is together, we make it through anything. Anything. We're gonna make it through. We'll get through it. We'll trudge through it. We'll fight through it, and then the whole core will come out on the other side. All of us. Ain't nobody gonna get left behind. Nobody's gonna have to deal with anything on their own. We're all gonna deal with it together. And then boom, the core is going to come out on the other side. So I was explaining that to Kendra. I hope she understands it because she worries about a lot.
And I'm working on that.
But
I'm totally working on that, guys.
The core is there. And as long as we're here, you're going to be fine. You're going to be fine.
I mean,
I want her to stop worrying so much. I really do.
I'm having a whole conversation with God about that. I got this. We talking. He handling it.
Also,
thank you.
Kendra and I we're learning, and I had to ask myself this question. How important, and ask yourselves these questions as well. How important are you to other people? We're learning a lot about how important we are to other people.
So, in my head, totally thought I was a nobody.
We weren't that important.
Not at all.
To us, to the core, we're very important.
Right.
But the people outside of the core
didn't think it was that big of a deal.
We can make moves in as long as we're not in anybody else's way, or we're not an obstacle or anybody else. We're, it is what it is. But we're learning that we are actually, if something happened with us, or something that we were gone,
right,
that it hurts people. It bothers people.
Yeah, like didn't know that.
We had no idea.
No, didn't know that.
We had no idea. And I don't even know the word for it. I'm honored by it, or something. I don't know, humbled by it. That I'm that important to people, that we're that important to people. But at the same time, like, it does put a stress on you when you're trying to make moves or something, or you're trying to do something with your family, and it doesn't concern somebody outside the core, and they're fighting you on it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or they're not accepting of it. And you're like, huh.
So it just puts you back and like think of the whole like everything. And you're like, oh, well, I didn't think that would be a big deal.
Yeah.
I really didn't. And it just makes you just step back and
step back and wonder for a minute, like, huh.
Wow. So think about it.
Think about that for a minute.
Yeah.
And actually, you know what? Make a list. Who would be affected if something happened where you and your core just decided to disappear and do your own thing, and you temporarily stepped out of other people's lives completely, or way more, or a larger percentage than what you normally are, and see.
Yeah, and it can be any situation. Yeah. So it could be like your extracurriculars, it could be your job. Like, you really don't realize what impact you have. So, just really take a moment and think about it.
I had to put that out there because I'm still pondering on it. I don't have an answer for you guys. I don't have a resolution.
Yeah.
I don't even know if there is one. It's still very, very brand new to us.
I think I just keep coming back to the fact that, like, when you think about what you do, you never realize how much of an effect it can have on other people. You never, you never take that into consideration.
So you kind of like, it's one of those things where, like, man, I don't know what I would do if something happened to my mom, or I don't know what I would do if something happened to Kendra. Kind of that, but those are kind of your core people. So those are people that could be considered to be in your core,
right?
So, like, those that are outside of it, like, they feel the same way about you. Like, I don't know what would happen if something happened to Kendra or Jamar. I don't know what I would do. What would I do?
I don't know. So just think about it for next week. I'll put that in the comments.
You made me write down Just Dance.
Right? Oh my gosh. So in the meantime, in between time, it's been cold up here and we don't have a lot of outside time. The kids don't, they haven't been doing the gym upstairs and breaking the floor, all that stuff.
Yeah.
So, like, the thing about this is Jamar makes them get up in the morning and do Just Dance, right? It was a Christmas gift. Fantastic. They got the unlimited. We need to make sure that we fix that thing. It's no for sale. So they got the unlimited. So they be up there like dancing. They're supposed to do some songs, right? Well, this morning, I've been trying to get up and exercise in the mornings. I haven't been like feeling like it a lot. So, like, I feel like it affects the the workout, right?
Right.
So what I decided to do was do Just Dance with them this morning. And then I turned my watch on, and then they got mad because I made them do it for 30 minutes because, like, that's what you need to be moving, right? And it was like, we got to do another song. Mom, we got to do another song. But I just wanted to let you guys know that I get really pissed off about Just Dance because I be dancing my butt off, and then they be like, okay. And then Lofton with her rhythmically challenged self. And I love my child, but she's rhythmically challenged. Perfect. Super. And I'm like, really? And I'm over here getting it, hitting it. And then.
Kids can't dance.
And I'm rolling it and stuff. And they talking about, okay. Who they okaying though? And then Lofton, superstar.
So Kendra is now a gamer when it comes to Just Dance, and she's frustrated because she can't beat our kids. What else do you expect?
Pissed off about it.
What else do you expect?
So upset.
The funny part about it is you're all in it for the exercise. They're in it to have fun. So maybe you should be in it for the exercise. Charity, what's going on? She said, but you still have to protect your peace. This is when it comes to talking about us and how do people feel.
Yes.
And you still have to protect your peace. Ultimately, the decision is the core decision. And if you all are at peace, then you all have those discussions with others. All you can do is ask them for other blessing and know that whatever the decision is made, hold on, it says more. It says see more. I got to click on see more. Whatever decision is made is for the best.
For sure.
Very true.
Totally agree.
I mean, it doesn't affect the decisions that we make or the actions that we take at all. Not at all. Yeah. I'm like, hey, that is what it is.
Yeah.
This is the best thing for us. This is the best thing for the core. We got to do this. We got to make this decision regardless of how other people feel. But Like I said, it's brand new to us. So we're like, really? I didn't know. I didn't know that would affect you that way.
Sorry.
No clue. So I'm so used to minding my own business that when I say I'm gonna do something, everybody's like, "Why are you doing that? What you gonna do that for?" I'll be like, well, "Why does it matter?"
I don't know.
But it does. It clearly does matter.
What you do affects other people.
Of course it does. But when I'm doing it for myself, like it doesn't it's not like I'm shocked. I get shocked by it because it's like whatever I'm doing, even if it affects you mentally, it doesn't stop you from doing what you've been doing or what you are doing. I don't know. So I feel like I'm be like, well, I don't see.
Well, what I do when it affects other people, the fact that it affects them affects me. If that makes sense.
It does. It affects her.
It totally affects me.
Totally affects
her. I'd be messed up. Like
it does.
Yeah, I'd be messed up. Don't do me. Don't do me. Don't do me. What is? We don't have time for that. Don't do me.
Who cares? Like, thing is that we're doing it. Let's do this.
Don't do me.
It's what's best for us.
Yes.
So
I get that.
I don't know, man. I struggle with that one, but we'll get through it just like we normally do. We'll get through everything.
Yeah, so. For sure. Okay.
What?
Nothing.
Okay, what? You said it seemed like you had something.
No, I was just really excited about seeing you guys again. I just wanted to let you know.
Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, that's pretty much all we had for this week.
He gets mad when I wrap up the show, so I was just trying to.
Well, there's some things we need to talk about. Okay, so first off, thank you all so much for joining us on Network 455.
Yes.
I apologize that we left so abruptly.
We're sorry.
When it came to Father Time, but I'm glad you all continued to rock with us. You guys ask questions. Hey, when you coming back? When you coming back? I'm like, I got you. Trust me, we do. So thank you all for still joining us. You're on the new media platform. Before we were on IG, before we were doing it on my platform, but now we're on Media 455. You all are watching us there. The same people are there. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Tell your peoples to come on. You can follow us on IG media.455.
Yes.
And you go also. Like you're here right now on the network 455, the group. Have your friends join. We'll accept them. We're doing big things over here. Yes. We got all types of stuff going on. We've already done No Judgment. Keep scrolling. Not the Nightcap season 2. Here's Father Time season 2. Tomorrow is going to be Sweet Talk from the Honey Pot with Jen. So she's going to be on here tomorrow with some guests at 7:00. So make sure you join us then as well.
Yes.
And then I got something special on Saturday from the homie Vanessa J. She's doing some stuff. Got a cooking show.
I love cooking. I'm so excited.
Chopping it up with Vanessa J. Keto style.
Keto style.
Keto style. So she's got some recipes that she's doing. I'm going to make sure that I post that on Saturday morning. So y'all keep looking out for that as well.
Yes.
Good stuff coming up. And then Sunday, me and the homie, Ken Turner. We'll be talking sports all the time, but we finally put it on the show so that everybody could talk, so you can see us argue back and forth like we normally do when we're at work. But Ken Turner and I are doing our show called Cleats and Sneaks.
Yes.
And we're not just talking about regular sports and stats and things of that nature, who's winning what, but we go outside the lines as well. So this is a really good show. We go outside the lines. We're going to talk about like what's going on when it comes to racism in sports. We're going to talk about when it comes to how things are going to develop, how sports is considered in certain ways considered like a slave trade, and how we're kind of coming out of that. So a lot of things are going on. So make sure you watch Cleats and Sneaks. That's on Sunday at 6 p.m. All right. So and then we start the whole thing over in the week. So
yes.
It is Thursday, and we've had a whole week of shows almost just about. So I really appreciate you all for joining me and continuing to join us on Network 455 and here at media.455 on IG. So y'all keep following that up, right?
Did you shout out Rachel?
Oh, shout outs to Rachel McBride. Also, if you all hadn't seen, I posted on here. I actually did a podcast with Rachel as well. And that was one of the funnest podcasts I ever done in my life. That was so much fun. I really enjoyed that one.
Yes.
I really enjoyed that
one.
Kendra teased me. She's like, because you're the first podcast that she's done with that has an E rating.
Yes, explicit. I told him to watch his mouth, but he don't act right. Shout outs to my shippy.
I'm sorry.
Yes.
Yes. But anyway, go follow Rachel and go subscribe to her podcast and listen to it because it's good
Champagne
stuff.
And Freedom?
Champagne and Freedom. Freedom and Champagne.
Freedom and Champagne.
Freedom and Champagne.
Sorry, I said it backwards. Shippy, my bad.
Freedom and Champagne. Go check out her podcast. She's got tons of episodes on there.
Yes.
She's got new ones coming out, I believe, every week. She has one every week. So
you can find it on all the places.
You can find it on all the platforms.
Yep.
On all the platforms.
Do all the podcast
and then
stuff.
if you can't find it, I've actually posted her on the Nightcaps IG,
yes.
on my IG, on Media 455's IG, on Network 455. It's there.
It,
click the link, subscribe, watch it.
Just tell
it's dope shit.
Yes.
It's my language.
See, told you.
It's dope shit. So anyway, I thank you all again so much for all of this. Shout outs to Black Militia.
That's right.
Good stuff coming up here. We got other shows that are in the works coming out. I'm really excited about it. And then at the same time, and also in a somber note, I want to say rest in peace to Cicely Tyson.
Cicely Tyson died today. Are you serious?
Yes. So unfortunately that happened today as well. One of my favorite actresses of all time. She had been going strong for such a long time, but she passed away today. So we're losing our heroes, unfortunately. But you know, it is what it is when it comes to that.
Well,
but you guys, again, thank you all so much for rocking with us.
Please.
We will be back next Thursday at 8:45. Well, at least I'll be back at 8:45. I don't know about her.
Be here.
She'll be here at like
when I get here.
9.
Hater.
But we'll see what happens.
I love you guys.
We'll love you guys. Thanks for joining us
safe.
again. Thank you so much.
You take care.
I'm finna go get a snack. What's it called? A better snack, a goodbye snack, a feel better snack.
Feel better snack.
Can you give me a feel better snack?
You guys have a good evening. It's not getting a feel better snack.
Y'all have a good one.
Bye.
Peace.